think. Hi guys, it's Soo Neo and welcome back to the Conclave. We are on episode 3 and this time we're gonna be doing the next part face to face. How's that gonna go? I have no idea.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again, it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us celebrate Louis's courage. He enabled us to avert a tragedy.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank you.
He owes you his life. That's quite something.
That madman deserves to die.
We are providing Monsieur Peru with care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone. I think everyone needs a little rest.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Can you stay a moment?
No.
Of course.
No shit. Okay, manuscripts, right, so let's, I forgot which one I've picked last time, so I think I'm gonna go with this one, and with more manipulation just in case. Alright, so let's just begin the next part of episode 3, face to face. Hello, Lord.
Louis, I wanted to thank you personally.
Sure.
I admire what you did to save Monsieur Peru's life. You have given us all a wonderful lesson in courage.
Don't mention it, my lord. You would have done the same. I was just quicker.
Ah, humility is a fine quality, sir.
Where is he now?
In his room. I've sedated him. I don't want him trying to take his life again. Or, worse yet, attacking one of the guests. When in despair, Monsieur Peru is clearly a dangerous man.
Yeah, don't say. Okay, why did you invite him? Why was he terrified of Mordimer? Ooh, can I actually ask about him? Okay, I kinda wonder that he still didn't notice that I killed his bird.
Tell me, my lord, can you think of any reason why he would be so terrified of you?
Terrified? Come now, that's a bit harsh. I think he was simply unable to put things into perspective. I see no reason to fear me. Ask President Washington. I don't believe I'm such a difficult friend.
Having spoken to him, I can assure you that he feared you even more than death itself. Had he disappointed you in any way recently?
Of course, he was on the edge. He was desperate, and it grew noticeable in his work. Our collaboration was probably coming to an end, but I certainly didn't feel the need to threaten him, ever.
But without you, no more support, no more money. It was an end to his social status. If you lost, he lost everything, didn't he?
No, not his life.
Thanks to me, I guess. On that note, my lord, I'll be leaving you. Have we covered everything?
Absolutely.
Does it?
Oh, Louis.
What?
One more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference. You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
Sure. We shall lose. It was worth it. Oh yeah, let's convince him that this is going all according to plan.
What is at stake is worth it, my lord. Now, I won't hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
I don't know why he's jumping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like a lunatic. Okay, do you have anything new for me to grab here? I don't think so. Okay, later, my leash. Right, so, do you have anything interesting whatsoever? No. Okay, I'm gonna go probably back to my room, unless... There's something interesting here? Wait, hold on a second. Oh, I thought this is like a different icon. No. Is there anything interesting here? I think I've looted everything there was to be looted on this floor. Alright. I kinda like wonder by the end of the game will I make a jump over here. The last final jump of Louis. Is Steam downloading like an update or something? Because it feels like the game is glitching a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so get back to my room. Where is Mrs. Peru's room? Washington room, Wollner, Peru's room. Okay. Let's actually see what Peru is doing. Maybe we're gonna get some useful information from him. But I'm guessing that he's out of the game.
I already mentioned it yesterday. Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell the others, for crying out loud. Remember to close my window once you've done my room. This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it straight away.
Good. Proceed.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, Bonaparte! What the hell, man? Hi, man.
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Louis, once again, bravo for what you did. If it weren't for you, Peru would have blown his brains out. You've got courage. I like this. We just lost a vote for the next conference, and we already had fewer votes than Holm. I must absolutely find a solution.
Okay. Alright, the hell with the conference. Can I actually do this thing to him?
Excuse me, sir, but given recent events, I find it somewhat cavalier to return to your political preoccupations so quickly.
Yes, I know. You must find me inhumane. But what can I do? We are here to decide upon the fate of our nations, Louis. It is time you realize what is at stake here. I hold nothing against Monsieur Peru personally, but what concerns me most right now is to not lose sight of the objectives of this meeting. In short, we haven't a minute to lose. I'll leave you now.
Just a minute.
Okay. This is interesting. So I got like a order from talking with him. Let's see. I got Savior. Ah, Soviet Peru. Okay, I got that thing. Iron Will. Conceal. Guardian. Honest. I got a thing. Just. Where's the officer one? Gentleman, determined. Sharper, analytical snooper. Confident. Honest, Guardian, Conceal, Iron Will, Savior. Where's the thingy? Gentleman. Cruiser. I got a trade, but I don't see it here. Who's the talent? I have no idea. We gain 1 skill point in questioning. Uncover all of Jack's Peru immunities and vulnerabilities. Spy. Uncover all of Emily's Hillsborough immunities and vulnerabilities. Maybe actually I got this thing. Ah, officer. Uncovered all of Napoleon's Bonaparte immunities and vulnerabilities. Oh, so that's how it works. Okay, I got like other achievements I could try to get. Science, psychology. Yeah, it's gonna be like lots of things to do. Okay, what was Emily after on the night of the conference? What did Emily propose on the night of the conference?
What did Duchess Hillsborough propose last night?
Oh, nothing worth worrying about.
Heard it.
The pretty little pudding eater found no better tactic than to threaten me. She would have been better off sliding into my bed. At least we wouldn't have wasted part of the night talking for nothing.
Threatened? Shut your hole, you swine.
Threatened you, you say?
That's what I said. I think I'm going to have to be careful of English troops crisscrossing the Mediterranean for a while. The witch would let loose the wrath of the English crown on my august person. But if she thinks that would scare a Bonaparte, she is mistaken. Now, Louis, time is running short, and as I said, I'm in a hurry. I have to go now. I will see you later.
Okay, that's interesting. Emily threatened him, an officer. With what? I don't know. Peru's room. Okay. Where's Peru's room? Peru! Okay, let's see. Is this opened? It is!
Sorry, sir, but you cannot go through. We have very clear instructions from Lord Mortimer. Monsieur Peru must rest.
Hey! You bloody ass teleported from God nowhere. This shit, man. Okay, Bonaparte room. Can I go to Bonaparte's room?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Hello, Bonaparte. How are you? Okay, do I have a mystery?
It's a beautiful weapon. Beloved, my dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days.
Make haste, you mother. Okay. So that's like nothing interesting whatsoever. Do you have any... Because I think I last time wasted like a thingy. I should have learned something about dear Sir Bonaparte. But I don't think I can do much here. Wait, hold on a second. I can... Why the hell this thing is locked? Oh, a mystery, Bonaparte. What's this? A hat.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Yeah, like, I don't know, Bonaparte, for example. I mean, it is his room after all. So I cannot apparently... Oh, shit. His Berus. Okay. Can I get to Bonaparte's room if I'm gonna go... knock at the door?
No answer.
Insist?
Nothing.
That's ain't good, boy. Hey, man.
I have no time. I was about to join Sir Gregory. Come back later.
Just some of this about Peru.
I wanted to talk to you a moment and...
I am expected. I'm sorry. We shall talk later.
Okay, nobody wants to talk with me apparently. Alright, boys. Greg, you say you're going to Mr. Gregory's, right? Von Walnut's room. The Prussian king. Right, you call that guy? Mordimer, Von Shade, Von Wollner. Yeah, you're going to him. Okay, let's actually try to visit and maybe I'm gonna find out something useful. Wollner, what do you have inside, man? Hello.
What do you want from me, de Richet? Get on with it. I'm busy.
Oh shit, oh! Okay.
I wanted to speak to you about the conference.
Listen, you chose your side. You had every possible reason to make the right choice, but you preferred to commit yourself to Mortimer. Good luck, because it's a lost battle. The subject is closed. Anything else?
Oh my god, new news of...
As I was passing by your room, I wondered if you'd made any progress with your search for the Al-Azif.
Do you remember our little discussion last time, de Richet?
Indeed, I do.
So, please go straight to hell and stop wasting my time.
I'm gonna waste all of your time.
What a tragedy about Mr. Peru.
Are you joking? That bonehead had it coming to him.
Now I got your attention, finally, Jesus, thank Christ. Okay, so he's hiding something. Well, he's obviously going up against Mortimer. We need to learn more about him. And also, I think I have to exploit his, like, what he is actually vulnerable to.
You seem to have taken a personal stance. Am I wrong?
Ever since I found out that footprints incriminating him were found next to Elizabeth's body. You can be sure that given the opportunity, I would have put a bullet in his mouth myself.
What a tragedy about Mr. Peru.
Why does
Are you joking?
Why does a time event? Why do you put the time event over here? This is useless.
That bonehead had it coming to him.
Okay. So let's maybe actually get this thing.
How can you say that?
Ever since I found out that footprints incriminating him were
gonna say the same thing?
Elizabeth's body. You can be sure that given the opportunity, I would have put a bullet in his mouth myself.
He's gonna say, I just wasted points. God damn it.
Excuse me, this is the wrong room.
I just wasted my 2 points. God damn it. Okay, whatever. I think we're gonna just go back to my room. I just wasted 2 points. Why I'm so stupid? I should have not done that thing. He didn't tell me anything new. God damn it. Well, bravo, Neo, you're the best when it comes to you using your most important points in the game on something completely does not give you anything. Good bloody job! Thank you, game. Much fucking appreciated. Yes. So the situation is as present. We got one guy out of the scene. Mortimer and that other guy are not voting on the case, which is kind of like interesting. And now the question is, should I still like try to gain alliances and then try to betray Mortimer? Is like even the case? I hope it is. I don't know. We're gonna see. So, well. Okay.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
You mean listen to by like leaving the island? I don't think this is possible, man.
Louis.
What?
Please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis! Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
This ain't good. Also, how the heck Washington knew about this thing? Wait, so that's why the room to Emily was locked? Oh, come on! This ain't good, boy. This ain't good. Shit. Just when I actually wanted to rest.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. I do believe that's Emily's voice. I can't understand what she's saying.
Crap. Then can I try to open the door? Try to pick up the lock? Should I? If mother is gonna try to get attacked, I need to actually have an advantage of, you know, surprise, and I don't think I'm gonna get some by trying to pick up the lock. Okay, so if I understand this thing correctly, I can technically get through the balcony, right? Peru's room. Okay, I cannot get to the Peru's room, but I think Bonaparte room also has the access to the balcony, so maybe now his room will be opened. Right? Let's see. Can I actually go through this thing? Aha, now I can go through this thing. Okay, hold on a second.
Damn it. It's closed. Seems like the key is still in the lock on the other side. That means I won't be able to pick it.
Oh, crap.
Or I could do as I did the last time in the tower room.
Okay.
I wonder if I can get the key by pushing something underneath and making it fall.
Okay, look at the lock. Make the key fall. Let's have a little look at the lock.
It's not a very complex lock. I'm sure I can force it if I can just find something to smash it with.
Okay, let's look around and see what they have, like, any possibilities around here. Sword, of course. Right, examine the sword, take the sword.
The sword is well made. I should be able to force the lock with it.
Okay, Sabir. Like, what else we could try to use?
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Yeah, don't say. Okay, whatever. I'm looking for something I can try to use to open the bloody ass lock. What else could come useful? Not a letter. Wait, can I just go through here? Oh, I could just try to go through that thing, but opening the door is like, oh yes. Okay, look at the lock. Make the key fall.
Slowly, Louis. Nice and slow.
Okay. So can I pick up the lock or smash the lock with the sword? Go back. Look at the gap. Use the magnet to recover the key. And also I have a sword. Freebie! Use the key.
I must act fast.
Yeah, I am acting super fast, man.
My dear Napoleon.
Hold on a second.
My dear Napoleon.
January, something, product, new order for the France. Okay, whatever. Right. Is there like any secrets of Napoleon that I can try to find here? I don't think so. Oh. Okay, nothing over here. I just hope that all of a sudden Napoleon would not come in. Hold on. There's just a picture. Okay, he doesn't have anything interesting whatsoever in his room.
Better not take the sword with me. All I need now is someone to accuse me of theft.
Oh, come on. Why you leave the sword? The sword is awesome. I wanted to take the sword. God damn it, man. Okay. Now, where is Emily's? Okay, this is... Okay, the cursor is completely out of order. Okay, the entrance to her room should be here. I'm coming!
How did you do that to me?
It's as if there are several people inside.
Several people, great, awesome. Okay.
I know you inside
Two
out.
coils
Stop.
circle the lock.
We'll end up losing everything.
Okay, I can just unlock this thing. What's this? A letter.
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister.
Okay.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers.
Whoa, there's a corpse over there.
Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen.
Okay, whatever. Right, Emily or Emma, calm down.
What on earth is...
Oh, great.
You... Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you.
Oh.
You are joking,
Shit.
Right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch. How dare you? Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis.
Oh.
Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival...
Oh my god. Why everybody on this island is crazy? And I'm talking batshit crazy. My god. This ain't normal, man. This ain't normal completely. What in the heck? Okay. On the night of our arrival, ask the twin in the front. Who was with us? What is my job? What happened to me? What did you give me? I don't remember the first night.
You had asked me what had become of me since we last met in London some years before. What did I answer?
You are an occultist, Louis. You told me what happened to you at Hexham Abbey. I already told her, Louis. I was there.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
Okay, so they already spoke to one another. Fudge! How did Mortimer welcome us? Ah, this is gonna cost me points. Okay, who was already by the Chimney?
When we arrived at the manor, someone was already present in the Great Hall. Who was it?
Washington.
George Washington, President of the United States, Louis. Of course you are able to reply. I'm the one who told you.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
Speak with the twin in the front? Should you tell me? God damn it, I don't know which one is which. Ask her if I watched her sleep. What did I take from you? Did we speak? Did we see each other?
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
No, not after going up to bed. That doesn't prove a thing. I was the one who told you that. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
Think.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Okay. Right. Okay, ask the one. Hold on a second, just so they won't do anything stupid. Okay, which one should I try to ask? If I understand this thing correctly. Hold on a second. The one that was with me, that was Emma or Emily? I have no idea. God damn it, this is hard. Okay, let's act the one in the front. There you go, now I can work with this thing. Where were we both? Okay.
Before going to bed, we found ourselves in an odd situation.
You surprised me searching through Mortimer's secret gallery. Behind the chimney. You were looking for clues about your mother. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well, let's talk about us.
Oh no. This is going crazy, man. Okay, shit. Ask the one in the front. Okay, I can go with this one.
Last night, you came to visit me and I can't help wondering why. Why did you come to my room?
Louis, you must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night, and that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it. So, there you can't answer. What? No! You didn't do that. I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were competing against a man? You dirty...
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade. That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
Do I really know? Wait, hold on a second. This is Emily, right? Because she knew that she spoke with me last night after the conference, right? Right? Emily is imposing to you. Hold on, did she? Yeah, that was not Emma. Emily is... The question is about Emily. So Emily is in the front of me.
It's you, Emily.
No, Louis! She is manipulating you!
No, Emma. It's her. I know it. Despite all the trouble you've gone to put one over on me, I know it is her.
That's enough now, Emma. You little slut! Don't think you are going to get away with this so easily. You are going to stop your little game right now. Never! I am Duchess Hills. No!
Great!
Emily?
I am the Duchess.
But...
You don't. Dear God, what have I done? See what you've done.
You people are crazy.
Louis?
Hi, Mommy.
Mother!
What on earth is...
Go away. You must go. Everyone is going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Come on, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I am coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her. Please. Go. I'll cover you.
You are...
What are you doing there? Stop!
God damn it. Now what's going on?
You guys are so incredibly stupid. What in the heck you're all doing to this thing? What is happening here? Oh. Why the hell? This guy's lying around? What is happening in this place? Why is he here? What? What? Wait. What? Hey! This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good, boy. This is really bad. Why is that guy on the balcony lying? Is he dead? Everybody's dying here. Everybody's dropping like flies, left, right, and center. What is this thing?
Good God. They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Okay, should I try to go through him? Yeah, sure, let's go through them. Yeah, what's the worst that could possibly happen? I mean, like, you know. Okay, I have to get back to the crypts anyway.
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
How the hell he can know anything when he was not even around? Those people are crazy, man. Really crazy. What the fuck? Right, into the crypt I go. Okay, it took me like a while to get here. Right, where is Mommy, dearest? Mommy! Okay, I was not able to like actually...
Louis, at last, there you are.
Hi.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You are the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and rational. I know you are going to find this hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit, and 2 of them are present on this island.
Right, so let me guess.
Let me guess. The Boogeyman and the Father Christmas, Washington and Bonaparte. I like once read the theory that Bonaparte was actually like the son of the Antichrist, like he was the Antichrist. So one of the 3. So I don't know, Mortimer and Holm, right? They cannot vote on during the conference thingy, so that would have like a lot of sense. Mortimer is like a guy who has connections everywhere, and Holm is like just behind him, I guess.
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
What?
No, even if Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Wollner to get it for him.
Home and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those two.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Yes, in fact, sure, I've noticed. Property deeds, security studies, the facts that no one knows him, the conference, property deeds, secret study.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes, written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? Yes, I did. Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
Which Pandora's box?
I went beyond the Nightmare Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
Yeah, don't say, okay. Facts, nobody know him?
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Home are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Okay, and the conference, of course.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
Yeah, that's like I think. So yeah, Mortimer turns out to be a demon, guys. Let's call Christ and tell him that he fucked up his job.
Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way, you found me, you have surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him!
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
Mortimer. You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
Okay.
He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
Oh, great. She must have refused.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
Insist? Sure.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Alazif in Paris, I followed von Borchardt's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
So, you wanna tell me that there's like a demon son somewhere around in Europe and you don't know where he is? Okay, great.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
Oh, well.
You're probably right.
What happened to Emma?
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
No. You're gonna tell me everything.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
Yes.
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing, and then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
Great, that's good to know.
What did you negotiate about the Alazif with Wollner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
You mean the part where he got like unconscious on the balcony?
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
We are talking about war.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen. Once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Actually, you would be rich if you buy China right now, you know? Others? I found the letter on the wharf.
Samuel Ritter du Choix, you wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel, but frankly it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
Okay.
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
Thanks for not touching it.
No problem.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Okay.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that. I shall show you.
Okay, well, go on.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Okay, mother.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
What the heck is this place?
There. That's why we are here.
What? The fuck is this thing? What? Bethlehem, Nazareth, Bethesda. Oh, they made the Fallout. I have been a witness of Napoleon's Bonaparte resolution. I could have spoken with Piaggi about his motivations. I could have learned something about Alzarif. I could have gone through Jack's Peru room to get to the balcony. Oh, I did not do that thing. Oh well. You can't do everything, right, guys? Shit. Okay, so apparently we've managed to finish face to face. So next time is gonna be the next part of episode 3. I don't know the name of it, so we're gonna find out what that thing in the next episode. Because for now, I'm running out of freaking time, so I'm gonna leave it as over here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked the episode, please subscribe a lot. I'll see you all in the next video.